What is good, people? Welcome to another investing video. And in this video, we are at episode 2 of our Investing $1 a Day series. So that means, since this is week 2, we're going to make sure that we have a minimum of $14 invested into each asset. And we're going to go in the actual same order as last week. And we're going to look and see how our investment's done and put a little bit of money into some of them. So we are starting off with metals, and last week I put $20 into gold. Still got the transaction down here, and that's what this little spike is the $20 investment. And if we can see here the actual performance, so it started off at $20, and then the price of gold dipped a little bit, and then it jumped up. So we're actually at $20.48 right now. So we're up a little bit, not by much, but up is still better than being down. Now, I assume this might be because of just the political climate that's going on right now. People are still buying gold and silver like crazy. I actually went to my local coin shop a few days ago, and they were out. Like, all of their silver coins, all of their silver rounds were gone. The only thing that was left was they had some graded coins, and they had some jewelry, but that was it. The actual silver coins was gone. So it is crazy out there right now. So many people trying to get silver. So I assume that is going to just keep going. We'll probably see the prices of gold and silver continue to go up. But since we are at $20, we won't be making any investments, not yet. It'll still be another week or so before I make another investment into metals, because we are doing just $1 a day. But it's nice to see that gold has gone up. So next up, we're going into stocks. So you can see here on Robinhood, last week we just put $7 into a REIT. We're going to take a look at that later. But first, I wanted to talk about this USDC deposit. So Robinhood has kind of like an earn program similar to Coinbase, where on Coinbase Earn, if you take the time to go through a course to learn about a particular asset, they will actually pay you in that asset. And Robinhood is doing the same thing. And so I went through a little course about USDC, and they sent me one USDC for completing the course. And so this does make it look like we're up a little bit. But in reality, when we look at the stock that we got last week, the Starwood Property Trust, you can see is down quite a bit. They did have an earnings call today. And in the earnings call, they actually did not meet the numbers that was projected. They earned less money than what was estimated. And so the stock took a hit because of that. But I'm not worried too much about it. As you can see, total, we're only down about 8%, which is 52 cents. So less than $1 we're down. I only put $7 into this, so I don't have a full share. Now for this week, instead of buying more of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a second stock. It's going to be another REIT, just because I want to get a little bit of diversity when we're checking, so it's not just the same asset all the time. And so it's going to be Armor Residential REIT. So this is another real estate investment trust. It's another one that's been doing really well. It's actually a really cheap one. But if you look back on the week performance, it's only been down about 3% over the week, 7% over the month, 21% 3 months, and then 34 or 35% over a year. And if we look at the analysis, you can see this is another one that has really high hold. 83% says to hold, 16% says to sell. Now, most likely this 16% is because if you look at the 5-year chart, what you're going to see is that it's actually down 78% over the 5 years. However, it has a really, really high dividend yield. Right now it's at 23%. And so once again, if you're not familiar with the way a real estate investment trust work, they have a bunch of different assets, usually either properties or debts, mortgages, things like that. And they pay out 90% of their taxable income to shareholders. And so these types of investments are going to have really high dividend payouts. And so because of that, I am going to jump into another REIT, and it's going to be this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one share of this, and then I'll have $2 left over, and I'm going to use that $2 to go more into the Starwood REIT. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So now I'll head back to the home page. Okay, up, and it just went into dark mode. So since we are extended hours, I forgot that we're extended hours. I thought the market was actually closed, but no, it's only 8 p.m. So we are extended hours, which means that this order went through. So we do have one share of the ARMOUR Residential REIT. And so looking forward to see how that will look next week. And then the pending $2 into this tomorrow morning, that will go through. And so we'll have a little bit more of a full share of the Starwood Property Trust. All right, so now we're going to jump into crypto. All right, so if you guys remember, for our crypto investment, we have put our money into Dex Vaults, one of the liquidity farms here, and it was this one that had the 6 different assets. And we're going to take a look at the performance. And as you can see here, we are actually up. It started to go down a little bit, but then it jumped up, and it kept up here for a while. So we are in profit. We have $7.16 staked. Our original deposit was $6.86, and so we are up. And as far as profit, we have almost 1 cent in profit, almost 1 full cent. And that is, of course, from the actual liquidity mining. We could, of course, take profit, but it wouldn't be worth it. The gas fees that I would pay to get that 1 cent is not worth it. So we're just going to leave that in there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add another $7 into this pool. All right, transaction went through. Page has updated. So now let's see. All right, we got $14.24 staked. And you can see the chart instantly jumped up because of our new investment. So that's pretty much it. We put $7 more into crypto, $7 more into stocks, and we did not do anything into metals. So if you guys have anything that you want me to check out, any investments for stocks, crypto that you want me to put into, even with metals, just let me know. And what do you think about the series so far? It looks like our money is doing good. Stocks was down a little bit, but crypto and metals were both up. So it's looking good so far. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.